Are you traveling to Vienna and want to know where to eat and what to eat? Well, in this video we'll show you the traditional stuff, but also the trendy stuff that you need to taste when you're here. Let's go! So here on STUFR we stuff food in our mouths all over the world, and today we're in Vienna, beautiful, gorgeous Vienna, and they have some traditional food. Well, you know about the traditional Schnitzel, the Wiener Schnitzel. I've been dying to get my hands on it, so in this video I'll probably at least have 1, 2, 3, maybe even more Schnitzels. So be prepared for that. But subscribe to our channel if you want to see food from all over the world. What to eat in Lisbon, what to eat in Iceland, what to eat in Edinburgh. You can find it all on our channel. So subscribe right now. My first Wiener Schnitzel in Vienna. It's really nice because the meat is really thin, and then the crunchy layer is really crunchy but also airy, like it's got air pockets in between. I hope I can show you. By the way, we are in the restaurant called zum Weisen Rauchfangkehrer, which is a typically Austrian restaurant where you can get all the amazing Austrian dishes. But for dessert we're having something very special because there's only a few spots left in Vienna where you can get the real Salzburger Knockerln, and that's like a meringue type of souffle type of dish with the 3 mountains symbolizing the Salzburger region. And it takes 25 minutes to prepare because of the souffleness of it all. Oh wow, super fluffy, airy. It doesn't look like meringue because it's so much fluffier and it's a little bit more liquidy as well than meringue. I've never had anything like this. It's really special. It wasn't the cheapest thing on the menu, but definitely worth it. Of course you have to try the famous Austrian Sachertorte, which is a chocolate cake with a bit of apricot jelly jam in the middle, and it's supposedly really moist. For the best Sachertorte you should go to Demel bakery in the city center. It can be a bit crowded in the summer, so be prepared to queue for a little bit, and service can be a little bit slow, but it's supposed to be the best. We are outside, but inside it looks super nice as well. You definitely should go inside and check it out. There's a shop, so you can also take a bit of cake to go. It's definitely not a dry cake. It is nice and compact. The jam really gives it a nice little freshness to it. And the chocolate layer on top is also amazing. I have to say, it is a little bit pricey for a piece of cake, but definitely worth the flavor. And you have to try it once, right? When you're here, you can get Sachertorte everywhere. This is supposed to be the best one in town. If you're visiting the Prater Amusement Park, then we have a great restaurant tip for you. Because at the end of the park, near the swing that goes really high, there's this Schweizerhaus, which has a lot of Austrian food. Of course, I had to have my second Schnitzel, Wiener Schnitzel here, and I have to say, I prefer this one even better than the first restaurant that we showed you. It was so thin and so airy. The crust was, there were so many air bubbles in the crust. It was so good, really good.
So for drinks, I finally had the famous Austrian lemonade called Almdudler. It's a herbal lemonade, and I love it since my childhood. Always brings me back to like the feeling of, yeah, okay, this is Austria, and I absolutely love it. For the main course, I had like some kind of dumpling with a sheep cheese filling, and like with a kind of like sauerkraut. I must say the dumplings were a little, like the dough was a little too thick, and then the filling was too little in combination. So, and for desserts, I had the Bohemian plum dumpling, which was absolutely amazing. There was also melted butter all over the plate and breadcrumbs and sugar. Absolutely gorgeous.
And for dessert, I had the Schweizerhaus Eisknödel, which is like a potato dumpling, but I made an ice version of it. It had a plum ice filling, it had poppy seeds all around it, and vanilla ice. And I think there was a little bit of dough in there, but it wasn't a lot of dough, it was more ice. but it was really nice, especially with the poppy seeds and the plum filling in. Awesome.
So we are in Vienna, and of course when you're in Vienna you have to drink Wiener Melange, which is like a specialty coffee here. And of course I have my first cup over here, which I will try. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really creamy, it's really good. The Wiener Melange is actually coffee that's famous for that there's milk and cream in it.
If you're looking for a great lunch spot or breakfast spot, then go to Neni Prater, which is a restaurant on top of a hotel, actually our hotel that we're staying at, that doesn't matter. And you have a perfect view over the whole city and the amusement park, but the food is really special, and especially if you like vegetarian options, the whole menu is full of it. I'm having the avocado toast because why not? Who doesn't like avocado toast? Besides Gen Z, of course. Sourdough bread is amazing for avocado toast, I think. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch now.
If you want to go vegan in Vienna, just go to Swing Kitchen. They have only vegan food. They have a lot of different vegan burgers and fries and refill, and they have special sauce. This is like lemon basil, which is really amazing. We have sweet potato fries, and also regular fries. I'm going to have what's called a Vienna burger with a vegan schnitzel instead of a ordinary patty. So I'm very excited. When I see it and when I bite into it, I would have no idea that this is all vegan. It's amazing. There's also garlic sauce on it, which is absolutely amazing. There's also like little onions and chives and tomato and salad and cucumber. Really awesome. Wow.
I'm just gonna say one word, Apfelstrudel. I don't need to say any more, but you need to try it, because it's also typically and famously Austrian. Phyllo pastry with raisins, apples, cinnamon, whipped cream. Go have it. You'll love it.
If you want to go for vegan ice cream in Vienna, go to Veganista. They have multiple shops all around the city and even at the airport. So if you go by plane and you missed it in the city, you can still go at the airport. And they have of course all vegan ice cream, and they have really special flavors. I think this is oatmeal with cinnamon. So I can already see the cinnamon. Really good. The cinnamon flavor is amazing.
Taste mine, taste mine.
Oh.
I have lavender.
And this is lavender and berry, forest berries. Oh my god.
That's mine.
The lavender, crazy.
I'm happy that is mine. Give it back. Give it back. I want it. I want it. Give it. Thank you. With Figlmueller in the back, I'm gonna tell you, this was an amazing Wiener Schnitzel. It was huge. It was as big as a pizza. It was bigger than the plate. This was my dream. This was the one I saw on television somewhere like 10 years ago, and it was stuck in my head every time I thought about Vienna. So it was a really like bucket list experience for me to go to this restaurant. The restaurant itself is also very beautiful, very well done. The staff is really friendly. We have a dog with us. They brought us a bowl of water for the dog straight away, and they have two restaurants right around the corner from each other. So if one doesn't have a table free, you might be able to get one at the other restaurant. The schnitzel itself was thin. Not the thinnest I had, but it was like thin enough. I was able to finish it, but this was the most difficult one for me because it was so huge. But I did finish it, but I didn't need the French fries to go with it. So we ordered one pair of fries, one portion of fries for the two of us.
So I'm having the famous Austrian dessert called Kaiserschmarrn, which is like more like a fluffy pancake, which is shredded into these small pieces with powdered sugar on it. And in this case we also got an amazing jams to go with it, plum and like kind of like an apricot jam. We love it. It's one of our favorite desserts. I make it at home regularly because it's amazing. And if you're in Austria, you have to try it. You have to try Kaiserschmarrn in Austria. Another famous thing for Austria and Vienna in particular is the Mozart Kugel, which is like a piece of candy. There's dark chocolate on the outside and on the inside it's marzipan and pistachio. They're absolutely amazing. I love them. I've had them for so many years already because they're also available in Germany. But I absolutely love them, so if you're in Austria, check out the Mozart Kugel.
It is time for my fourth and final schnitzel here in Vienna. We're outside of Café Central, probably second most famous place to have traditional Austrian food. It's beautiful from the inside. Oh, and by the way, as you can see, there's a queue, so make sure you make a reservation like we did. Okay, here I go. Café Central, the Wiener Schnitzel. It's a little bit more expensive, but this is real veal. So this is the first one I am tasting with the real veal schnitzel. The other ones were pork. Excited. I can see there are air bubbles here. Not as huge as the second night in the Schweizerhaus. Aber I'm talking German now all of a sudden. But this one has the bubbles. Here we go. This is my happy face. The outside is really crispy. That's what definitely stands out in this one. It's the most crispy outside, and maybe the thickest outside that I've had. Bon appetit, which is French. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I'm just happy with my schnitzel. The famous Austrian Schaumrollen is like a foam roll, if you would translate it, but it's with egg white inside, puff pastry. This is included in the Vienna Best Food video because you can get this everywhere. This is so good. The egg foam, the puff pastry is so good. I am so happy that I finally got to have that huge Wiener Schnitzel that I've been dying to have. I've never had that before in my life. Of course I had Wiener Schnitzels, but not that huge one. So I'm satisfied. I hope you were satisfied watching this video and that we gave you some amazing tips for when you visit Vienna. If you've visited Vienna before and you have some awesome additional tips, then leave them in the comment section down below so other people can find them as well. Thank you for watching. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more food all over the world. I think I'm gonna go back to the bakery and get some more Sachertorte. Oh.